Hey cats and chicks, Sickback Rocker here, and today I'm going to be covering 10 frequently asked questions I get asked all the time, constantly, about, greaser related things. Now, some of these questions I've covered in the past, and some people who are new to watching my videos, at least for the ones that are new, either haven't seen the video or anything like that, but I know I'm probably going to get asked still, even after making this video. I'm still probably going to get asked these questions, but I figured I'd sit down, write down all the questions I get asked, and put them in a video together to completely go through them all. So, yeah. These are in no specific order, by the way. I literally just wrote these all down on a piece of paper. These are all random in random order, not in a specific order. It wasn't meant to be. It just meant, just to write them down. Alright, first question I get asked a lot as a greaser. Can greasers listen to different music? Yes, they can. So, sometimes on my TikTok page, I'll get people going, oh, you listen to different music, you're not a real greaser. That's not always true. See, there's a difference between, greaser-related music and other types of music. Yes, you can listen to different music and be a greaser. You can. If you like punk rock music or metal music, you can be a greaser still. Hell, I'm not always listening to, rockabilly or 50s music all the time. I'm not always listening to that. Sometimes I feel like I want to listen to different things, Some days I feel like listening to heavy metal or, punk rock or anything like that. I'm not always listening to 50s music 24/7. Some people are different. Some people like different things, and that's okay. That's on them, Everybody's not liking the same stuff. So, yeah, you can. Alright, number 9, the next question. I can't talk today. Having energy drinks, that's probably why. It's making my speak fuck up. Do you have to smoke to be a greaser? Alright, this one I've covered multiple times. The answer is no. Alright, I've covered this one multiple times. I've told people this multiple times because they've asked me it. And here I am making a whole separate video on this question in the video. No, you don't have to smoke to be a greaser. And for those of you wondering, well, I've seen greasers smoke in movies and all that stuff, so why are you saying no? Because back then was different from now, okay? The only reason why you would see greasers smoking in movies and, all that stuff in their photos is because smoking was becoming a big thing back then. It was becoming brand new to the people in the, state and stuff like that. And people didn't know of the long-term effects smoking could cause, cancer and all that stuff. People didn't know about that. Hell, people thought smoking was actually healthy back then, during the 40s and 50s. They thought it was healthy because it was a new thing. Now, over time, people realized smoking was bad and they stopped airing commercials and ads for them. Like companies like Lucky Strike and Marlboro and companies like that. But back then, smoking was becoming a big thing, it was becoming brand new, and people were jumping onto it. And greasers were included on jumping onto it because it was thought to be a healthier option. And now in reality it wasn't, but back then it was different. So no, it's an option. You don't have to. I don't recommend you do it because it's not the best thing to do. But, once again, you do what you do. Don't tell me about what you're going to do. If you're going to smoke, man, I really don't care. That's on you. But no, you don't have to smoke. This one falls in the line of it, too. Do you have to drink beer or whiskey to be a greaser? No. Absolutely fucking not. You don't. And once again, the only reason why you would see greasers smoking and drinking beer and all that stuff is because that was part of the lifestyle back in the 50s. If you were a greaser, you were a hoodlum. That's what the lifestyle it was about. Greasers were liking to be wild back then, man. They were always, smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, going out, riding around, having parties, having fun. That's what it was about back then. And yeah, the subculture has changed, but it's kind of like that today. Only today, you don't have to partake in some of the stuff that happened back then because the subculture has changed over years and over time. So, no, you don't have to drink to be a greaser. If you want to have a drink here or there, that's fine. But, if you're going to drink a whole lot, don't tell me about it. I don't want to fucking know it. That's on you. I can care less. But, yeah. All right, next one, number 7. The next question: can greasers wear different jackets? I mean, it's not like I've covered this in videos. It's not like I've worn other jackets in videos. I mean, hell, come on, guys. These questions, that's what you're gonna ask me. I mean, I've done videos on it. I've covered it. But for those of you who are new and are unaware, yes, you can wear different jackets and be a greaser. You know? Yeah, the greaser look is synonymous with a leather jacket and stuff, but you don't need to wear a leather jacket if it's 90 fucking degrees out and it's hot. There's no need for that. If it's at that point, then don't even wear a jacket in general. Just wear a normal t-shirt like this. You don't have to wear a leather jacket in 90 degree weather. There's no point to that. You know? But if it's cold out, that's one thing. But if it's warm out and it's 90 degrees, man, wear a tank top, wife beater, or a white t-shirt or some type of t-shirt. You know, don't fucking wear a leather jacket. There's no point to that, you know? And I've covered this in videos, too. I've covered greaser wear in fall, winter, and summer. If you haven't checked any of those out, go check them out. I've covered this already, guys. But clearly, these are people asking who are unaware and have never seen my stuff before and who are clearly probably interested. That's why they're asking and are unaware. But yeah, I've covered this stuff, guys. Go check them out if you haven't. I've covered the jacket topic already on greaser stuff. All right, number 6, the next question. Can greasers wear glasses? I mean, I'm wearing them right now. I mean, I'm wearing glasses right now. Yes, greasers can wear glasses. But here's the thing, though, guys. Wearing glasses has nothing to do with you being a greaser at all. It just means you have poor eyesight. Like me, I have fucking terrible eyesight. So therefore, I need glasses to see better. Because that's how it works. You know, you need glasses to see better, you wear glasses. You don't need them, you don't need them. You know, it's just common fucking sense, guys. Come on. You know? The stereotypical, you know, greasers don't wear glasses and only geeky kids wear glasses. That's stereotypical shit, you know. No. Just because you wear glasses doesn't mean you're not a real greaser. That just means you have terrible eyesight like I happen to have. I have terrible eyesight, and yet I'm still a greaser. I'm still greasing them, but I just have terrible eyesight because I can't see very well from far-sighted things. So that has nothing to do with it, guys. You can wear glasses and be a greaser. I'm not talking about sunglasses. I'm talking about straight up seeing vision glasses because you can't see very well. I wear them all the time. I wear my glasses every day for the most part because I can't see very well. Yes. All right. This was actually a very good question, but I'm not probably going to cover it in a separate video and talk about it separately. What pomade is best to use? Now, I'm going to cover this mainly on a different topic on a separate video, but I'll get the word out a little bit on what my opinion is, like a little sneak peek on what I'm going to talk about in that video. But for now, I'll just talk about what I'm going to talk about, and then I'll move on, because I'm not going to do a whole fucking spiel on what pomade is best to me, you know? The answer to this question, there really is no answer to it, you know? You can't go out and say what pomade is best. Whatever pomade is best is what people like. And that's all I'm going to say. I'll do a separate video covering this topic probably soon here. But yeah, so that's all there is to that one. Alright, counting down from number 5 to number 4. What is the best way to become a greaser? Or how do you become a greaser? Again, I've covered this multiple times, but for those of you who are new or still don't watch my videos fully, you do not understand it, so I don't know what you're doing, but I'll cover this anyway and recover it. There really is no best way to become a greaser. Now, you become a greaser on stuff that you find interesting on the community and the subculture and the whole thing of its own, you know? There's not really the best way to become a greaser. You become a greaser by finding things out that you like I did. That's how I became a greaser. I found out about stuff I liked, was interested in, and I took part of it, and I'm at where I'm at now, you know? Still greasing to this day, you know? There's not really a specific way to become a greaser. You become a greaser by finding stuff, at least to me, you find stuff that you're interested in about the greaser community, and you go, oh, this looks interesting, I kind of want to partake in this and be, you know, do this. You know, that's the really only way there is, you know. That's how I did it, mainly. When I first started, that's how I found out about it. That's how I did it. I found out about stuff I liked, and I partaked in it, and I'm at where I'm at now. So, yeah. I need a drink break. My throat is dry as fuck. Alright, moving on. paper's full, so I guess we'll see the other side for this next question. Oh yeah, number three. All right, where can you find greasers in real life? So this is actually another really good question. Now, I think I covered this on my old channel a long time ago, but I don't remember if I covered it on my current channel. I'll have to re-see if I did it. If I didn't, I'll probably go over it again. Same thing with the pomade thing. Greasers you could find in specific places. Car shows, rockabilly shows, rock and roll shows, cover shows, that type of thing. That's the main place where you could find greasers. Is stuff that greasers are interested, you know, they go to them. You know, that's really the main place you're going to find your typical greaser is in those places. In rockabilly shows, car club shows, car meets, show meets, all that stuff. That's, you know, where things that greasers are interested in, that's where you're going to mainly find them. All right. Now, what sucks about where I live is that I have none of that going on out here. I have, you know, typical car shows, but I don't have really any stuff going on where I live. And I would like to move one day when I get older to find out where that stuff could be. You know, one day I want to go to Viva Las Vegas. I plan on doing it one of these days here when I get older and I get my own car and stuff. Because that's a typical place where greasers like to hang out and, you know, chat and, you know, all that stuff. So I plan on doing that one day too. All right, number 2. So this one I actually covered the other day, but I guess I can go over it again. Is the term greaser racist, or are greasers racist? No. That's a common stereotype that I've heard. It's actually more newer of a stereotype. That all greasers are racist, you know, just because greasers, yes, originally were from the 40s and, you know, all that racist stuff back then doesn't mean it's applied now, you know. It's different, guys. The subculture's different. It's changed. It's not the same as it once was back then. All right? So, no. Another stereotypical one that I get a lot. You're a greaser, you know, you should go out, you know, don't you go out and fight people all the time and with switchblades and stuff and act like a hard ass? No. That's not true at all. Typical greasers don't really go out, act like hard asses and, you know, shank people for their fucking money or all that shit like the typical high school bully shit that you would see. Not true. Now, gang-related stuff, yes. There's a difference between gang-related stuff and just, you know, full-on street greaser. There's differences between them, guys. But greasers don't really go out like the stereotypical movies portray them as and go out and fight people and, you know, stab with their switchblades. We don't really do that type of shit. Now, there is a greaser, you know, that you might come across that is a hard ass and likes to do that type of shit. That's on them, you know. But as far as some of the greasers I know personally, not a thing that we do. We don't, you know, we don't typically go out and do that shit. That's just not a thing we do. You know, this isn't West Side Story where we go out and, you know, do that type of shit. No, this is, you know, on current society, we're not doing that anymore. But yeah, so those are 10 questions I get asked as a greaser a lot in the community, whether past questions I haven't got to around to asking and answering, or they're just current questions that I am answering now. So, thank y'all for watching this video. If you liked it, comment, like, subscribe. And my other videos on the hair product, go check it out. It's really a product. I recommend it. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.